So what can I say to you? But I'm off that, had to fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad. You know the truth. I was always holding you down. You down. Baby. What is this? Oh, this girl. What is love? Love. What is love? Believe it if I told you.
Yo, what it do, man? This is your boy North End Floyd, man. This is the Kickback podcast. This is episode 230, man. Hey, I've been anticipating this one for a long time since I first talked to him a few months ago, man. I already had this checked out on the date, man. I got somebody that's in the building, a legend that's been putting ink to skin since 1994, before social media, before tattoos became mainstream. You know, the man was already living it. We about to talk about tattoos, business, sacrifice, culture, survival in the game. Got my boy in the back, man. I got my boy Mundo, man. What's good, bro?
Everything's good, man. I'm enjoying the fact that I'm here with you. This is exciting. I've been checking everything you've been doing, and hope we're about to have a wonderful experience.
Oh yeah, man. I was trying to see you at the mixer, man. You was busy though.
Bro, yeah, you know what? I got ready that morning, and oh man, me and my wife had our outfits picked out, everything, but it got busy at the shop.
That's what I say, and I appreciate you coming on today because I already know the weekend is like when people like to get tatted up, right? So and so like, is it usually typical slower like Monday through Thursday, and then it kind of picks up on a weekend?
You got it. So the rhythm of the shop can vary depending on what's going on in the city, but usually the weekends tend to be the busiest. We try to fit everybody we can. We work the longer hours on the weekends, which is Monday and Saturday, from 2 to midnight, and during the week we usually work from about 2 to about 10. And we catch a walk-in or two here or there, each artist, and I have five artists working there.
Man, not to cut you off, but I seen Said walk through your shop.
Oh, Said's my boy, man.
And man, I ain't gonna lie, your shop was. I'm like, what? Like, I was like, dog, that's a shop that you will just want to just go in there just to chill.
I don't know. You don't think Said had on a filter or something? Nah. I try to take pride in my the way my shop looks. I like to have it presented in a way that seems a little bit more vintage and authentic, and just a nice sexy feel.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. When I seen Said walk through there, I was like, do you have people that just go in there and just like to chill and kick it?
Yeah, all the time. People would like to come in there and just look around. I always welcome people. If you're interested in just talking, or consultations are free, by the way.
Okay.
So, like, if you just want to come in and just talk about something, even if it's something that we don't do, I'll point you in the right direction. I'll show you some artwork, what I have on hand.
You do other artwork other than just tattooing and stuff?
Yeah, man. I paint, usually painting and drawing.
Okay.
I love sculpting things. I love putting things together. Just little odds and ends like that. Things to keep me busy when I'm not tattooing.
Is that usually how somebody kind of start in the game? You can they start with like just drawing and painting, and that's how they end up venturing into like tattooing.
That's one of the ways. Definitely one of the ways. I mean, if you have a skill in drawing, sometimes you're in atmospheres where people start asking for that on their skin, and you have the opportunity to either draw it, or sometimes you figure out a way to tattoo it. So
okay,
yeah.
So for the people who might not know, are you from Beaumont? Where you from?
Originally, I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
Okay,
I was born there. Yeah.
So you're going for the Spurs?
Of course.
Yeah, shout out to the Spurs, man. They played tonight, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how long? So you moved to Beaumont when?
I moved to Beaumont permanently in '94.
Okay, and you was tattooing out there in San Antonio?
No, sir. I was trying to go to school. Things weren't working out the way I needed to. So, and I was 17. I really, wasn't feeling anything but art. So when I got to Beaumont, things kind of worked out. My dad lives here, so I was coming to visit him.
Oh, okay.
And things kind of worked out on the tattoo scene where I was able to find out about an apprenticeship at this shop called Magic Dragon.
Magic Dragon. I remember Magic
Yes,
Dragon,
sir.
bro.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's a legendary shop here for all of our
Oh,
old schoolers.
yeah, for sure.
Sure. And went in there, talked to the old man, Big T, and he broke it down for me. Took me through a walkthrough and showed me what it was about, and the rest is history.
Okay, all right, for sure, man. Yeah, Magic Dragon, man. Dang, dude. You know what? I always do you think you're the longest as far as having a business for tattooing now in Southeast section?
Well, I mean, there is like at least one or two other shops that have hung in there. The owners have changed. The situations have changed. Um, it's just the way this business is. But I feel like I'm known as the longest consecutive running tattoo studio.
Okay.
We've been going year after year, nonstop for over 30 years.
Okay. Oh, so as far as so as far as coming on when I made that post, man, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but when I did make the post, man, there was a lot of people that was excited that you was coming on, man, and people was talking about how, you tattooed them. I'm talking about some older people, you know what I'm saying? Like my age and older was just talking about how you tattooed. So I mean, how'd that make you feel, man? And people calling you a legend.
Um, it feels pretty good. It makes me contemplate everything I've been through,
Mm-hmm.
everything I've seen. Because honestly, I feel like a lot of time just kind of passed me by with like a blink. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch up on all that too. But it's been fast.
Yeah, yeah, and that's I like to say that too because even though I haven't been in the game that long as far as like 94, I've been podcasting since 2019. And when I look back, it's like, it seemed like it happened so fast. Like it seemed like, I was using a webcam just like a few months ago. That's what it seemed like. But and you just look back and you're like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like a blink could just happen that fast. And I tell people I've been doing 7 years and they're like, damn. But it don't feel like 7 years.
Learning a lot of good lessons here and there in between those 7 years, but they happen fast. You blink.
Yeah, and but I see you brought something, man. What you got down there,
Oh
bro?
man, I wanted to bring you some. So look, here's a little gift from the shop. Go ahead and open that. I believe I
let's
brought
see
some
what let's see what
shirts
we
and
got here, man. That's what I'm talking
koozies.
about, man. We got the we got the oh man, I need these right here.
There you go.
Yeah, man. I do want to. Yeah, I'm repping the brand for sure. Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about. Repping the brand.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to throw this on tomorrow for my morning show. Yeah, this came right in time.
Well, you had to match that.
Got the I got the hat too, man. Look, I'm not saying everybody got to bring gifts, man, but this love right here from the legend. I might have to let you sign this or something, man.
Man. And then here's this.
Oh, what's this?
It's a little gift for you as an adult.
Oh man, that's what we talking about,
There you
man.
go. That's
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man.
oh man, my
Appreciate
pleasure.
you, my brother, man. Real talk, man. Hey,
Mm,
this dope, man. For real though,
thank you.
man. Hey, but like I said, man, y'all don't have to bring gifts, but just the love, man. I'm gonna wear this tomorrow on the show, man. My Saturday morning show. Definitely appreciate that, man. So man, when did you start tattooing? Like how old? When you did your first tattoo?
So let's just say two types of tattooing. I
Okay.
started off street tattooing. I grew up in a culture and environment where the homies were building homemade machines,
Yeah,
doing
for
homemade
sure.
art, making homemade ink,
Uh,
and there was our own culture of tattooing that way, and it wasn't the most sterile, it wasn't the most hygienic. So I learned that really quickly, and I was also exposed to artwork very early that was like Japanese influenced and really bright styles. And in the '80s, when I was a kid, I started seeing rock stars with tattoos,
mm-hmm.
and that was pretty influential. And uh, that's what started to influence me.
Okay.
Seeing tattoos on my grandfather, and I just kind of pushed it from there. I knew that that's something I wanted to do. Um, I knew it was my destiny to try to do this.
Okay. So rocking rock stars in the 80s with tattooed up and stuff. That's what made you inspired. That's what inspired you. When did you get your first tattoo?
Oh, okay, yeah. There, I got my first tattoo when I was about, man. Just to be honest,
Yeah.
let's say professional tattoo. I got my
Okay.
first professional tattoo at 17.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You know, like mine when I first got my first tattoo, it was a buddy of mine. His name was Eric Hernandez. He was my next door neighbor.
I know that guy.
You know Eric Hernandez?
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh, that's my dog, man.
Yeah, he's been around doing his thing. He's a good dude.
I haven't seen him in a long
Me
time.
neither.
I haven't seen him in like years.
Same.
But growing up, like elementary, middle school, and everything, high school, we stayed next door to each other. And I was chilling with my cousin or something. And he was like, "Hey, you want a tattoo?" I was like, "Man, no, no, I'm gonna get in trouble." He said, "Man, uh," he was like, he actually did this. He did this hope right here.
See, that's our introduction into ink. It's organic. It's in the hood. It's how we communicate, and that it's our rite of passage. So I love it, man.
Yeah,
I love the stories. Even if the tattoos are done at home, I still love them.
yeah, because
I just wish they weren't done at home.
I tried to like make an excuse. I was like, "Man, I don't know what to get, man." He was like, "Just get your last name. That's dope." I say, "Hope." He's like, "Yeah, man, that's a dope." I was like, I say, "All right." So he gave me my first tattoo, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And he was tatting me up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He was tatting me, and I got lightheaded because I was just looking. You know, I was just staring at him tatting. I was looking at the blood and all that or whatever.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, "Oh," I say, "Man, hold on, man. Let me."
I can imagine.
He had like a homemade tattoo gun and everything, dude, and stuff like that. But
they get it pretty wild, man.
yeah, this was back in like '96. Yeah, not '96. I was like 10th in the 10th. I was the 10th and 11th grade, man.
Trying to be brave.
Yeah, my mom was like, "What the heck?" You know what I'm saying? I was staying with my grandma, but when my mom seen it, she wasn't going for it, man. But yeah, that was my first story, man. My first tattoo and stuff. My wife, she trying to get another tattoo.
We're gonna bring her in too.
We gotta bring her in, man. I think she's scared though.
I'm scared of tattoos. Don't feel like you think they feel, and there's all kinds of ways to make them feel less painful these days too.
So when you moved to Beaumont, you was like, okay, I think I'm gonna make this a career. You had it in your mind that you was gonna make this a career.
Definitely, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I started doing some little odd jobs here and there, but it just wasn't feeling that satisfaction that I needed. And when I found out about that tattoo shop offering the apprenticeship,
Mm-hmm.
I jumped in and never looked back. It felt right. Everything about it was natural to me. I don't know why. I've never been in one before.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing them, I've opened the doors to them, but I'd never been inside working them. And when I was able to do that, man, it was amazing. And I knew that's what I needed to be doing.
What was the apprenticeship? What you had to go through for that apprenticeship, man?
So the apprenticeship was pretty hard here in Beaumont. In the '90s, there was a lot for me to go through as a young Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
So I dealt with a lot of, honestly, at that time, racism.
Yeah.
And that was within the shop sometimes, and through the clientele that was coming in at that time. And it made it hard, but like I said, I was determined. And trying to work around that, it was difficult, but the job entailed, learning how to draw. It entailed printing people the right way, following and learning body flow. Um, Trying to basically read some of the other tattooers' minds, because if you didn't get it right the first time, according to what you think they wanted, you were answering to a lot of situations. But where you're sterilizing, you're cleaning, you're learning aseptic technique, and you're getting yelled at a lot.
Yeah.
You're getting hazed.
I remember you telling me a story about like back in like in the early '90s, man. You couldn't tattoo certain people.
Yeah, I couldn't tattoo white women, man. That
was like a shop rule or something.
It was kind of like an unspoken rule. It wasn't said out loud, but there were comments whenever I got close to somebody that wasn't the proper shade.
Damn, man.
Yeah, I dealt with that for a while, and then eventually the shop and the people that I worked with um, saw my capability,
Mhm.
saw the respect I had for them in the business, and I think that was able to change the minds and the attitude that was existing there before I showed up.
When do you think that started changing? Like in the late '90s, or
I would say right around like 95.
that's when it started switching up a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it now as far as like the area, man? I think it's way more diverse. I don't think you even have no.
Yeah,
Is
tattooing is so diverse. I mean, you can walk into any shop and anybody's tattooing. The diversity is awesome from age, color, sex, everything.
yeah, and like I said, it's more people are more comfortable with like tattoos now. You know, it used to be kind of
Sure. It's more mainstream.
yeah, for sure. It used to be like you know. I see police now. The police they let you, they let the officers now show their tattoos and they have
Absolutely. I'm
sleeves.
about to work on one right now.
Yeah,
I had somebody last night come in that is going to be working on his sleeve soon.
yeah. That's why. So that's you see officers now, firefighters now with tattoos
Oh, they
and
bought it. Yeah,
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 yeah. So
yeah.
as far as so if as far as tattooing, if you wasn't doing tattooing, what you think Mundo would be doing if he wasn't
Honestly,
tattooing?
man, I mean, me and my wife talk about that a lot, but I was
Uh-huh.
just barbering.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I haven't done it since I was a kid, but that was always something that I really liked doing was cutting hair.
Would you let somebody cut hair in your shop, like somebody you knew, and be like, hey man,
No,
no,
no, it's dedicated to tattoos and
I
piercings
got you.
only. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there are shops that will do that, but I just have a respect for the tattooing that I'm not gonna let nothing else interfere with what we do there.
yeah, for sure. When you was coming up, like who was like the top guys that was tattooing when you was coming up?
My influences were gentlemen's like renowned tattooers, Gil Monty from Tattoo Mania.
Okay.
He was my number one.
Mhm.
And then there was Jack Rudy. He was out of Anaheim, California. He was wonderful. He was a pioneer in black and gray.
Mhm.
And then later on in my career, ironically, I get to meet and work with these individuals in different ways. Of course, Gil Monty ended up opening a shop here in Beaumont for a couple of years,
Mhm.
and I met him immediately. So that was an experience. And then Jack Rudy was a friend of his, and I got to meet him through just being acquainted, and it was fantastic. It was meeting my idols.
Yeah, they used to have this show on TV that was very popular as far as tattooing. They had that lady. What's her name? Yeah, that's her name. Yeah, and stuff. And I think that's when like tattooing was really, really being transparent and being in the forefront and stuff like. Would you ever be open to like doing something like that as far as
No,
like
no. I think that's probably where I think a lot of where tattooing is right now came from was the misunderstanding through what was supposed to be reality TV about tattooing.
Mhm.
And I definitely did not agree with any of that, and I still don't. It represents us in a way that it glamorizes us, it romanticizes our lifestyle,
Yeah.
and then it attracts people that aren't sincere about what tattooing should be about.
Yeah, and like you said, it's just like the perspective. Yeah, you can tell like it glamorizes a little bit, and it kind of makes it like a pop thing or whatever. So, some people feel like that with hip hop. Like how hip hop is,
Definitely right.
you know, like the TikTok version song that's always on the radio and
They
all
don't
that.
see the behind the scenes,
Uh
huh?
huh. Yeah, for sure. Uh, how do you it's a question that I always ask people when people say like you have to be popular to get support. How did you make yourself popular?
Consistency.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man! I've had so many trials and errors in tattooing, so many
Hmm.
ups and downs, and a positive wife. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, this woman backs me up to the fullest, and she stood with me through thick and thin. So I think that right there was probably the best thing that could have happened to me is having such a supportive partner.
Yeah, I think she shared a post. I'm talking about it was a paragraph of you.
Yeah, she's my biggest.
I
My
say,
biggest
man,
fan.
that's what I'm talking about right there. You know,
Yeah.
it's the man. People don't understand, man. Like a good woman, bro, with just a good supportive woman.
Oh my goodness.
Man, bro, like I wouldn't be doing this right now if it wasn't for the support of my wife, bro.
Respect, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Her allow me to invest in some equipment and all that. You know, money was tight back in the day. She'll still allow me to buy this and buy that, and just seeing the vision and the dream, and,
Oh
and she
yeah, when they
respected
believe
it,
in your
man.
dream, man, it just pushes you that much
Nah,
further. You know, that
for real though.
manifestation just happens.
Yeah. Shout out to Robin. She said he did 2 of my tats.
Oh,
Okay, appreciate you, Robin, for sure or whatever. And like I said, I, it's a lot of people that was hitting it when I made the post. Like he did my tat, he did this tat, he did that.
I
And
like to say, man, I've tattooed you. I probably tattooed your grandma. And your grandpa. I always say that. I've been around so long that I feel, man, like I've damn near hit everybody up. You know,
nah, for
there's
real.
times where I'm in line and I'm like, dude, I recognize that, but
Nah,
that's
yeah.
from when I was like maybe 18. You know,
That's
I'm 50.
wild.
I'm 50 now.
Yeah, for real though. That's crazy how you see a tattoo and like, man, I think I did that tattoo or
Yes,
whatever.
sir.
Man, I mean, because like, do you think it's oversaturated with people, everybody trying to tattoo now?
Definitely.
And that's why I'm saying, like, as far as you staying relevant, dog, that says something.
So yeah, that's a hard one too because I recently just within the last couple of years just noticed a very dramatic change in the culture.
Oh,
And that dramatic change, affected tattooing. So I had to catch up, man. I'm like I said, I spent a couple of years with my head down, tattooing. So
mhm.
a lot of the trends and different things passed me by really really fast.
Yeah.
So then I had to play this catch up game recently, and man, these kids speak a whole different language, bro.
Nah, for real though.
Yeah, so trying to stay relevant with them is a chore
Nah, for
because what's
real.
relevant today is not going to be relevant tomorrow, Floyd.
Nah, for real though. And that's right, man. As far as like I seen you make a post earlier, maybe a day or two ago. It was something about like as far as tattooing young, I mean people that you have to be 18.
Oh yes, sir.
So why did you make that post?
Because we had a situation where a mom came in with her young um, child. I was only given the story, and she didn't understand that the children or people under 18 are not allowed to be tattooed without special circumstances
Okay.
and documentation and proper people reached and their permission granted before we can even touch them because they are under 18 and there's a lot of stipulations and rules and why we do it. So but she couldn't understand it, so we just wanted to share the law, understand, and have the readers understand that that's us trying to do the right thing. That's all it is.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it comes back on like who does the tattooing, but let's just hypothetically say, do police or something say, hey, this youngster 16 that we arrested or something, how did he get this tattoo? Who is tattooing these young people out here? And so does that kind of revert back to the tattoo artist and that kind of put some heat on y'all?
Yes, sir. There is a unit that I was made aware of a
Oh,
couple years back where they investigate these things. And if anybody has a situation, I'm pretty sure you just got to contact Beaumont PD and they'll help you figure this out. But yeah, anybody under the 18 should be getting tattooed.
yeah, for real.
Even especially a professional tattoo shop.
Yeah. Exactly. As far as you was talking earlier about, saying raising your family in a tattoo shop.
Yeah.
How, I mean, like for that perspective, like that made me just think like, saying like how is raising your family in the tattoo world, man?
I think it was hard, but it was it was a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
I got to watch my children grow up right before my eyes.
Yeah.
And see their first steps in the shop, or as soon as they were able to make it into the shop, grow up and develop and learn people skills and make friends and just be able to do amazing things because they were exposed to a world that was just so beautiful or exciting to them. And it wasn't that way for all my children. I have one in particular, and she wasn't too fond of the tattoo shop
Mm,
for many years,
okay.
but she's recently, getting back in there.
Yeah. Have your kids are older now, right?
Yeah, so I have my youngest is about to be 18, and my oldest she's in her 30s, and she's about to have a birthday.
Okay. Have any of the kids want to follow tradition,
So
start
I have
tattooing?
a daughter that's in her 20s. She began basically apprenticing at a very young age. I think seriously she was probably into it by the age of 13. She was tattooing me and her mama
Oh,
when she was 6.
wow.
Yeah, so that I mean, her love for it was amazing. She was stuck in the history of it. She was reading books. She was meeting famous people and talking to them. So and it's carried over into her career now because she's 10 years in as a professional, and the things that she does are amazing. Her and her husband.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't feel like I'm even capable of doing some of those things anymore.
Okay. My boy Mike said, heck, I've been going a Mundo so long I basically watched his kids grow up too.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you've been at my shop, you've seen my kids grow up. If you're a loyal client,
Uh-huh.
a loyal friend, a loyal customer, you've watched all my girls grow up. You've seen my son. So yeah, it's a family affair in there.
You think like as far as like the outside looking in, people like, oh, he grew up he raised his family in a tattoo shop. Like you think that's like a negative? You haven't had some negative feedback from that?
If I have, I really paid it no attention. I really
Mm-hmm.
don't give a shit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. How what's the hardest part about surviving in the in the game? You've been in business over 30 years. What do you think was what you think is the hardest part?
Dealing with the change in the mentality.
Mm.
People come in a little bit more entitled, a lot more entitled.
Entitled.
Entitled as into they demand to be taken care of right then and there.
Mm.
They're not understanding that, hey, this takes time. We're artists. We still have to draw. We still have to, and put together a couple of things. That, dig into our imagination, our reference books, things like that.
Mhm.
And that's just one aspect of that. But I mean, there's so much going on right now, so we're trying.
As far as compared to 94 to 2026, is it more fun? Is the game more fun now? Is it
Okay, so this might be me romanticizing the past because I've thought about this a lot. Because when I was there, man, I hated every minute of it, but I knew there was a goal that I was gonna reach.
Yeah.
But now that I'm here, I miss it so much, man. Like it was just a vibe that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, we would be shoulder to shoulder in our tattoo shop, working back then, and it was just electric. You could hear the machines humming outside.
Uh-huh.
People were chilling. They enjoyed waiting. People were meeting each other. We were having conversations across the shop from one tattooer to another, one
Mhm.
client to another. It was a vibe, man. But now people or tattooers, they keep their head down. They got headphones on.
Oh,
Yeah, they're not
yeah,
talking
for
to the
sure.
client. I think we're getting to a point where it's almost hard for certain people to be able to communicate with each other. People are
Yeah.
forgetting how to talk, how to say hi, how to ask questions, how to just be friendly.
Oh yeah, because it was everything was all open now. Is your shop set up to where like you have to go to a room where it's just you and the tattoo artist that y'all are
Nope,
just segregated?
nope. I don't believe in that.
Okay, all right.
I want things to be seen. We consider ourselves semi-private. We'll put up a blind if we need to.
Okay.
But other than that, we wanna be able to communicate, to vibe. Like I said, it's
Yeah,
it's
for
just
sure.
being able to talk to that person across the way and to see how they're doing, and meet the person getting tattooed the other side,
Mhm.
and it's cool.
The culture.
It's my culture.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, when I revert back to it again, when I seen Said going there, it was nothing but love from when he opened the door, when he walked all the way through there. And I was like, oh man, it's a vibe right here, dude.
And said is he's an honorary part of our family and his family. We love his sisters. Oh my goodness, man.
Does Said have a does he have any tattoos?
Not yet, but I'll have him eventually.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
all
I'm gonna get him in.
right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess he trying to
I'm
break that little
working on him.
nervousness or something like that.
Yep. I'm working on him. He's not that nervous. He's not really nervous. He's trying to be picky.
Okay,
Yeah, he wants just the right thing. He's very man, if you know said, he don't do nothing without really, really thinking it out, without having those intentions right. So and
okay.
I respect that. I respect that about any client coming in. Let's make it right first time.
What do you think is the biggest mistake artists make as far as coming in the game? Tattoo artists.
Um, Not realizing that you need to have a lot of business sense. You need to learn how to be your own business manager in every aspect of the way. Be able to promote for yourself. Be able to book for yourself. Be able to take care of your taxes. Be able to do everything possible now. You got. I mean, it's a whole different game.
Yeah.
Art. It used to be just be a good artist.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we can teach you the rest, but now it's complicated.
Okay. All right. They say they got you live in the shop, pops. They
Those are
say
my
they got you
people.
on TV, man.
All right, I like that. Well, shout out to everybody back at the shop.
Okay.
My mom and them.
Oh, everybody. Oh, mom back at the shop. Everybody.
No, I'm just talking shit.
Oh. Hey, shout out to my mom because I know my mom. She be watching, so you know what I'm saying. Shout out to mom. Hopefully she's watching. So,
Shout out to your mom.
yeah, man, appreciate mom. Has the equipment changed that much in the industry since back in the days?
Drastically, we have equipment now that does not need to be plugged in.
Oh,
It runs off of Bluetooth. It just runs off of the pressing of a button. It's so much easier, so much more convenient. I believe in a sense it's almost equally as sterile if you're if you're following proper technique. So the equipment today is really come a long way. It's very electronical. It's very precise, and convenient and sterile.
you don't hear that buzz like you was talking about?
No, you don't hear the buzz no more. I hate that though.
Yeah, you.
I remember.
You missed the
walking to
buzz.
work and hearing that buzz a block away, bro. I loved it.
Yeah, that. I guess
It was the sound of money.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yep, money in the room. Mm-hmm. Okay, shout out. What's up with Melissa? Melissa, what's good with you? I don't know what's going on with Melissa over there, man. She with emojis or whatever, but shout out to Melissa anyway. As far as like body parts with the tattoos, man. What do you think is the hardest part to tattoo on a body?
It's difficult for every artist, and everyone has a particular. So I'm just gonna say me. Hardest areas for me to tattoo would probably be like the neck areas, the hand areas, feet areas. I mean, I really, really gotta prepare for that stuff. I won't do just anything. So
Okay.
those are always the hardest areas for me to tattoo. I think they're also some of the hardest areas to get tattooed. Especially in the wrists and things like that in the hands because the tendons are right there. You'll feel that worse than a back piece.
You ever have to tell somebody because they might be like, you got like look, chill out, man. Like,
yeah,
calm down.
All the time. And then we'll also give them the opportunity to maybe come back another time.
Yeah,
maybe this wasn't the proper time for them to start the tattoo. They got to get a little bit more rest, relaxation, and some understanding. So we'll do that.
Okay. I used to hear, and I don't know if you do this at the shop. It'll be called like a tap out.
We don't do tap outs.
Yeah, I don't do the tap outs.
No, that's basically like speed tattooing. And if you're speed tattooing, trying to get in as much as you can, or trying to do as little as you can, because it can also go both ways. But it's dangerous. You're not paying attention to a lot of things that need to that need attention paid to.
Yeah,
body parts, different needle depths, things like that. It's complicated.
See, I didn't even think about that as far as speed tattooing, like as far as like the tap out thing or whatever. But yeah, you really, as somebody coming in, let's just say somebody that don't know, you want the artist to take their time and as far as like rushing through it or whatever and telling. Yeah, some people like it might be a 2-hour tattoo. Don't worry, I'll get you out in and out. Is that a red flag?
it could be a red flag if it's an OG and they got that skill.
Mhm.
Then maybe they got it. But other than that, consider it a red flag and ask them to show you some stuff. Ask to see a client or two. Make sure that they can show and prove.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about showing and proving these days.
Yeah. As far as like not to throw anybody, we're not gonna throw no names under the bus, but is there some shots out there that you feel that's not representing the culture right?
Yes, sir. There's a lot of shops out there that have really awkward original stories,
Mhm.
origin stories. That push themselves in a very non-traditional type of way,
Mhm.
or representing us in a way that taking on the mantle that's for all of us
Yeah.
instead of just saying, "Hey, that's how we do it." And that's how I feel about that.
Now you tattoo like some artists. I know you tattoo Bum B.
Sir.
I think Reaper G, he did a video
Yes, sir.
outside your
Oh,
store.
Reefa.
Yeah, shout out to
My
Reaper
guy.
G, man. We go
Shout
go.
out.
Now as far as music artists, do you always have artists coming in and out and want to do videos at the shop?
It's a common thing. It used to be more common back in the day, but I think since the quality of editing and videoing and everything else with the graphics and imagery that goes along with it, there's no need
Mhm.
to be in a tattoo shop anymore. You can do some beautiful stuff out there, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen that video. I think you sent me the video. It was Reaper G. Who was I know the other guy too, man.
I don't remember everybody in it, but I know Rose Gold did the magic on it, man.
Oh, Rose Gold was part
Yeah,
of it too.
Rose Gold put it together
Damn, Rose Gold been in the game for a minute.
for a minute, bro. Like he's a magician.
Hey, shout out to Rose Gold,
Shout out to
man.
Rose Gold. Shout out to Big E.
Man, Rose Gold to me, as far as rapping wise, dude, incredible talent, man. The
Bro,
music, his
I just saw some
music.
things he did this morning, and oh, dude, his him and some guys that he was rapping with,
Yeah. Oh,
dude, gave me chills,
they
bro.
did the media. I mean, they did it
The
was
cipher,
the cipher.
bro.
They killed that cipher, bro.
Man,
I was
oh my
like, my
goodness,
God, dog. And Rose Gold just finished it off. I was like,
bro.
man, these
He brought that out. I don't know where he came with that,
I was
but
like,
he killed it.
I was like, holy, that's probably cipher of the year right there.
Man, I agree.
Verse of the year for sure. I'm
For
not even
sure,
gonna like
for
that.
sure, verse of the year. But I
Verse of the
agree, man.
year for sure. And
That was an awesome sight.
and like you said, man, I appreciate Rose Gold for the award they gave me. For they
Man,
presented to me, man.
well deserved,
It was
dude.
off guard and but it was dope though. Him and Eric T, man. Shout out to Eric T.
Congratulations to you.
Have you been on Eric T? Have you been on the radio show yet?
No, but I've been really into what he puts out there, man. He's such a positive individual,
Man,
man.
dude, man, Eric T, man. I love that dude,
Like
man.
that guy is just. I mean, you can tell he's just filled with positive.
He's a treasure for this area, man. You know, as far as what he's done so far. He's only been here 4 years, but these past 4 years, man, incredible asset for the community.
Right.
For what he did, like you said, they did the media mixer and things, and y'all were a sponsor.
Yeah, we sponsored.
Yeah, y'all was a sponsoring in there, man, and stuff. So I appreciate y'all for sponsoring and stuff.
It was a pleasure, man. I really do wish I could have been there because there was so many wonderful things going on there, so many wonderful people. I mean, Beaumont, Southeast Texas, or this whole entire region is doing some wonderful things. Y'all need to tap in with
Nah, for real though.
all these media events, all
Mhm.
these connections that are being made. If you're into small business or you're into supporting small business, do it.
Yeah. Hey, what's the craziest tattoo request you ever had?
Oh man, I've had some. No, I've had some crazy ones.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been asked to tattoo with ashes. We've been
With ashes.
yeah, the ashes of a loved one, things like
Oh,
that.
okay.
That's pretty crazy.
That's
but
kinda
I can understand it. You want
that's different.
that closeness. I mean, the stories get crazy. I mean, if you ask me, it probably happened.
Yeah. Yeah. I never thought about that. Tattooing the ashes of a loved one. I mean, I don't know how that would work, but
People like to attribute in so many different ways, and that's one of them.
Yeah, for sure. What about cover ups though? You get a lot of cover up requests?
I get a lot of cover up requests in my career, and it's one of my favorite things to do.
Oh, for real?
I used to love a really good cover up challenge. Now I just kind of
Okay.
make sure I steer you in the right direction if it's not for me.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because when you get a tattoo, it's damn near permanent. But now they're doing tattoo removals and all
Yes,
that.
sir, and they're doing a great job of that too. So a lot of people might want to check into that stuff before they come and try to get it covered up. Cover ups are more expensive.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you ever incorporate that? I know you said you big into the culture, but as far as like a tattoo removal person in there, just in case, like,
Yeah, that's something I would definitely want to put into the shop if I could. It would help us get them ready for the next
yeah.
tattoo.
Now, if you get a tattoo removal, can you still tat over that spot though?
After a period of time, usually about a year.
Oh, a year?
Yeah,
Damn.
you gotta let that skin heal.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I think what's his name is the actor. He removed all his tattoos. Pete, the dude.
Davidson.
Yeah, the dude who was dating Kim Kardashian or
Yeah,
something.
he supposedly got all that shit removed.
Yeah, he removed all his tattoos and stuff. I think I might have a tattoo. I mean, I got a tattoo. I'm glad it's a few tattoos that I avoided that I was gonna get. Because I definitely would have got that removed, man. But I thought about getting a tattoo. I don't know who to go to if I wanted a tattoo removal. Is it pretty common all over this area? Or you?
In this area, not too common. There's a couple of spots. You're gonna have to do your research and figure out what you like and who you like and why. Um, do homework. But I would recommend a lot of people for the stuff they're trying to remove. Start researching. As close as Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And they should have what people are looking for as far as like quality laser removal.
Yeah, I see now like a lot of and this just like been NBA players and NFL players. They've been getting put to sleep as far as getting
It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. And
uh
I just came across some news where another person lost their life.
oh, so damn.
Yeah, because of complications with the anesthesia,
Mm-hmm.
something to their heart. It could be anything. It's not a perfect science. Being put under for a tattoo.
Is that because they just don't want to come back and get the rest of it? They just want to get it done all then and there.
There's so many different reasons, but I mean, none of them are valid.
Yeah, I seen it was a player on the Texans. I think his name was Tank Dell, and he had got anesthesia or whatever, so he can get a tattoo done. And he had like 2-3 people at the same time tattooing him.
Dude, that's expensive, bro. That's I've seen up to like 6, 8 people on a person.
Really?
16-hour session. While they're under.
Jeez,
so, serious.
Man, that seemed like that'd be like a lot on your body.
It could be. And that's the thing that the body can't do is recover the way it needs to when you put that much trauma to it.
Yeah, and that's why. And do you think it's like when you say as far as speed tattooing, like 8 different people? Is that? I mean, you trusting 8 different people to do a good job as far as work wise on your body. Have you ever did any joint tattoos, or that's just something you're not gonna do?
Be more specific.
Like you and somebody else tattooing one particular person.
I love that. Yeah, we call them collabs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, it's a wonderful thing when you have an artist that you vibe with, and y'all can just kind of be in sync on the imagery that you're putting on somebody. You can either take turns doing different aspects of the tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
You can tattoo at the same time. It's I like it. I think
okay
when done properly, man, it's a great experience. It's something that I think almost every tattooer wants to have under their belt.
And as far as collab, who you like collabing with?
I want to collab with my boy Brandon LeBove. He's a really awesome tattooer, and
out here.
Yeah, he actually worked with him. So,
oh, I think that's
kind of why I want to collab with him, because his work is just so impressive, and I mean I'm definitely gonna push to collab with him.
Brandon LeBove.
Yeah, Brandon.
I think I might be friends with him. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Solid guy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, collect. Okay. All right. Does that cost more?
I wouldn't go crazy with the price, but it might be just a little bit more.
Cause like if I go in there and say, man, I want you and Brandon to tattoo this such and such on me or whatever, if y'all want to collab on it.
I don't know. Me and Brandon would probably work something out.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, to see who go get the.
Come in and talk to us.
Oh, okay.
Things can happen.
What time y'all usually close on a weekend?
On the weekends, man, we're supposed to close at midnight. But like I said, depending on what's going on in the city, it can be early or it can be way later, man. This is a weird up and down around here.
So them late night tattoo sessions, man.
I love
That's
it.
why I'm glad I got you on here, dog, because of the passion and because of the stories, and because you just love the culture, man, and you embrace the culture and you try to protect it the best way you can, man. And I tell people all the time, man. Me talking to people that are passionate about what they're doing, I just like conversations like that, man, and stuff like that. And I like how you protect the culture, bro. What do you think are some misconceptions about tattoo shops?
Misconceptions about tattoos.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like the stereotypes.
I mean, we're thugs. We all come from some type of really criminal
Yeah.
background,
Uh-huh.
or that it's a place for everyone. That is just a place that welcomes just about anything.
Mhm.
So yeah, we got to be very careful in protecting our image and what our people do or think about us.
I never heard anybody talk anything bad about y'all.
No, I'm great. I'm glad to hear that. Because it can get petty out there. It's just
Oh
like with anything
yeah.
else.
Yeah, just with
Um,
anything else, yeah.
but there's so many tattooers out here in Southeast Texas that I love and respect. Man, they're doing wonderful things. Like I always say, you don't have to get tattooed by us, but we'll help you out and make sure you get some good advice.
Y'all have any like in tattoo conventions or something like that where like the
Uh,
area or Houston or
yeah,
something?
there's a convention that comes through Beaumont almost yearly.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Ink Masters convention. They usually come around either October or April. It's a pretty decent like convention. They have artists from all over. It exposes this area to some different ideas. So it's
Okay.
it's it's, it's a wonderful place to go and see
Shout out to my girl Trina. She said, "What up, folks? Mundo, tell Aubrey I said, hey,
that.
for sure, real talk." Shout out to Trina, man. That's sis right there. She a therapist. So
All
if
right.
y'all looking for any therapy, I think June is mental health month for men. So men out there, bro, like, look, man,
I believe in mental health, man.
if y'all need a therapist or somebody to talk to, man, hit up Trina right here on Facebook, TR Eve. Hit up, man. One of the dopest therapists out there in the United States or whatever. I always call her like a celebrity therapist because I just see her doing incredible things all around the nation. I think she's gonna be big one day. So, man, hit up while y'all can. Hit up while it's good. She say, Mundo tatted me. He tatted everybody. He
If it wasn't me, it was my daughter.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. For sure. So, does that make you proud seeing the daughter? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
She.
extremely proud, man. She has a love and an appreciation for this type of business that
Mm-hmm.
is phenomenal to me. She was able to be very influential in the teaching of her husband too,
Mm.
who is a very, very, very awesome tattooer in his own right. Um, I mean, our shop is filled with these young guys that are just doing phenomenal stuff. You need to check out Lilith. You need to check out Mateen, Tokea. You need to check out Baby Girl. I mean, check out Chino and Ray. I mean, we have a whole crew of just wonderful tattooers, man. They do everything.
How has the now as far as tattooing, you said like different styles.
Mhm.
What's popping right now as far as the styles?
Um, the more realistic you can get with the tattoo,
Mhm.
the more smooth with the gradients, the the more popular the style.
Okay.
So, I mean, right now it can be anything from what I just said to
Mm-hmm.
even like just little basic stuff. People do what's called ignorant tattoos now,
Ignorant.
which are just like little weird outlines just placed here and there, and it's
Oh,
cool if that's your
okay.
thing.
Okay.
It's that Pete Davidson stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Now as far as as far as uh, what I want to say, slow times, as far as what kept you motivated during like hard times, as far as saying tattooing and all that, because like I said, 30 years in the game, you know.
I was mentored by some really awesome individuals, and they always taught me that you prepare for the slow season.
Hmm.
So always, stack behind your stack. If that makes any sense to
Mm-hmm.
people. And always prepare to always prepare your tattoos to be able to be longer. You don't always want to do a complete back piece in 2 or 3 sessions. You
Mm-hmm.
stretch it out so that when the slow season comes, you have something to do. So it was just smart tattooing, smart planning, things like that. That's usually what carries me through the slow season. It's different for every tattooer.
Yeah. So as far as like the sessions and stuff, like
Mhm.
you have to tell people to be patient because somebody might want to come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to get it all over. So y'all kind of just spread that out.
Yeah, we'll spread it out. So there is no consecutive like day after day tattooing.
Okay.
But if somebody's getting a tattoo, we'll give them a very long session for that day. And then they have at least about a minimum of at least about 2 to 3 weeks to heal.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll get back into whatever's left over and keep going until it's done.
Okay.
But about 2 to 3 weeks in between sessions.
Okay. All right. That's what's because I would think like somebody like I want to get this piece done completed like ASAP or something like that. So
I mean, it's possible. I've seen it done. I see it done all the time online.
somebody said you tatted. I'm not gonna say that, but you tatted a tattoo in their lip. You do lip tattoos?
I used to.
Okay, that seemed like that would hurt.
Oh, it's a difficult spot, man. Like it's not.
Jeez.
I'm pretty sure that it needs a touch up.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I would not like. Yeah, you would think like something like that would kind of heal up or something like in your lip.
I mean, it's constantly wet and moist. It's not gonna heal up right.
I guess people be getting tattooed all over the place. It does. It just.
Everywhere, bro.
It don't surprise you.
Everywhere. I'm not surprised with any.
You say
request
inside
anywhere.
his lip. Now as far as like private parts and stuff, like you have to cover people up, and is it like some particular like women might want to get tattooed, or I be seeing like it be like kind of awkward, like the places some of these women get tatted, and I'm like, like, do you have to turn them down? Like, look, we don't
We
do.
haven't had the most awkward requests for tattoos by women recently, but if it gets raunchy, we're going to deny them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but no, it hasn't gotten that crazy in a while.
Okay. As far as customer service, man, how important is that? Because you say some people come in demanding, like just with an attitude and just want to be catered to like that.
We try to listen to what they got to say. We try to help them out in understanding what goes on in a tattoo shop, in the nicest way possible.
Yeah.
But sometimes we deal with this or we deal with some really strange situations. So it's a science. It's a technique to be able to deal with some of the things that come through that door and like I said, what they expect. So I mean,
Yeah. You ever have any clients just back up like halfway doing a tattoo, be like, okay, that I'm done. I can't do no more. I'm good or whatever.
yeah, we've had clients ask for a break and take off and never come back.
And never come back.
Yeah,
Just tattoo just
they thought that it wasn't gonna hurt. They thought it was gonna be some kind of breezy thing, and they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette," and they're gone.
yeah, like
It
damn, man.
happens.
People always like how as far as pay wise, I'm pretty sure y'all make them pay before anything.
No, you know what? We're gonna have to change our policy because usually we make our clients pay after the tattooing.
Oh.
So we trust our clients to be there. We usually have great clientele.
Okay. All right, man. You know how this world is. Some
Yeah.
people, man.
Oh man, it's getting there.
You never know these days, man, or whatever. So like you said, as far as like you came to do the show, and then you're going back to the shop to continue tattooing. So you ever take any breaks?
Yeah, I take breaks as much as I can. My wife travel as much as possible. We hit the casinos up and stuff like
Okay.
that. We hit the beach up.
Mhm.
My family's into nature. They like to be in the sun. So that's always something we try to look forward to, and if the opportunity's there, we're gonna take it.
Now, social media came into the play, man. How has social media changed it now? As far as how was it before social media, and how is it now with social media?
That's a double-edged sword, bro.
Uh-huh.
It can be very, very helpful, and if it's used as a tool,
Mhm.
or as I'm seeing it now, it's just a big distraction. It's hurting what real tattooing is supposed to be. It's hurting what our culture is. Um, it's a double edged sword. I mean,
Yeah.
that's deep.
Um, as far as like, do you have to be licensed now to go as far as tattooing artists? Do they have to be like some
In the
kind of?
state of Texas, the shop needs to be licensed. They require that tattooers do what's called bloodborne pathogens training,
Mhm.
things like that. And you know, a good tattooer is going to try to learn as much, you know, much more than they can, as much as they can, to be better tattooers, anyways, cleaner tattooers. So, you know, try to look for those too. But yeah, the shop needs to be licensed for its piercing and its tattoos. They're usually yearly inspected, if not more sometimes, depending on the region. But you know, we're monitored. They like to know what we're doing.
What has like tattoos, like tattooing taught you about people?
Um, oh man,
Can you genuinely tell?
I mean, people. I mean, it can get deep, bro. But people are hurting.
Yeah.
People need to connect. People need to. Um, I don't know, man. Like we're too caught up in go back into the internet. You know, we're too caught up in that, and people are forgetting how to talk to each other. And I think that's what I'm seeing is the lack of connection.
Can you read like can you read a person off their tattoos? Like when you tattoo somebody and
Yeah,
you look on their body, you can kind of tell like their personality or the journey. Or
yeah. Sometimes it's all in that tattoo.
yeah.
You know, the pain or the happiness or the, the sadness. You know, whatever they're going through. It's the tattoo.
You ever see like some because you didn't tattoo a lot of people, so you ever seen some people with like some like racial kind of
Yeah, you know.
tats and you just gotta ignore it over?
So this is the deal on that one. Um, a lot of people you know, got tattooed in their early years.
Mm-hmm.
They felt a certain way, or they're around a certain group,
Mm-hmm.
and they made a lot of mistakes. And I've come across a lot of that, and they don't feel like that no more. They don't think like that no more. They never really thought like that, anyways. They just did it to fit in,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of those things need to be covered up. And it's my pleasure to do it. You know, especially when I know that person is not like that.
Yeah. I can understand certain situations where, you know, like you said, they was in those type of circumstances, they had like kind of no choice or whatever.
Mhm.
So they get the cover ups. But I just want to know how you felt personally about that. If you see something you tattooing
It doesn't
somebody
bother
in
me.
and it don't. I wouldn't think so because I mean they trust in you as far as tattooing wise.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna judge.
Yeah. Now you said you have a lot of things in your tattoo shop as far as for sale.
Well, everything on the walls are, you know, everything. It's supposed to be attributing vintage shop. So in a vintage shop or a traditional tattoo shop, you go in and you look at what's on the wall, which is called flash. Each design, each piece, each sheet is called flash,
Mm-hmm.
and each one of those designs on that flash sheet is usually for sale. And in our shop, that's the case. We have a lot of situations where people don't realize that, but yeah, that's what we do also.
Yo, after all these years of tattooing, like what gets you excited still to this day?
I, I love large pieces. Um,
Okay.
Super large black and gray. I love doing, you know, really, you know, vivid uh Japanese inspired sleeves.
Okay.
I love rose uh thigh pieces. I love skulls. Skulls are some of my favorite things to do. I love
Okay.
bright solid color. Everything.
What's one of the tattoos that you remember to this day that you was like, man, I did my thing on that tattoo right there. Like one of your best tattoos, man.
My very first professional tattoo.
Your very first one in '94.
In 94. So I made sure that I spent as much time trying to understand the professional tattoo machine and as much of the techniques as possible. And finally, the boss put me under the machine. I got to pick out the design. I got to pick out the person that I was going to put it on. And as soon as I put it on him or started the application of the tattooing process, it felt right.
Mm-hmm.
everything just flowed. Every stroke made sense. When the tattoo was done, I mean, everybody was complimenting me, and I mean, I looked at it a couple of years ago, and it looked like crap. So I don't know,
Yeah.
but back then when
Okay.
I was 17, 18 years old at that
Yeah.
time, it was the best tattoo I ever did, and I love that feeling that it gave me. I can ride that high still.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's. You say it looked like crap back in the days, but hey, I mean, that's what's up, man. Like that first hit. So you had that first.
Addictive.
Did you see your daughter? Was you there when she did her first tat?
Yeah, I got pictures of that too.
Oh,
Anybody
for real?
look at my stuff, you'll find it in there somewhere.
Okay. All
But
right.
I got pictures when she started doing her first tattoos and attending her first conventions. She was attending conventions since she was a baby.
Okay.
She was damn near born on the floor of the shop.
Okay. That's what's up, man. That's dope, man. Where is the shop located?
Okay, so I'm at 5955 Phelan Boulevard, right on the corner of Phelan and Peyton. We moved back in September last year, and we've been there now, and it's been wonderful. We've been having so much fun in that spot.
You said 50, 5950?
5955
5955?
Phelan Boulevard.
Yeah, because like I said, when I was talking to my sister, she was like, "Is he still on such and such?" I was like, "I don't know, but we go find out for sure." Oh yeah, I know where you at. I know exactly where you at now for sure.
Right next to the shoe shop.
Yeah. Oh yeah, y'all are. How long y'all been there?
We've been there like since last September.
Oh, okay, yeah, right there at the light.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, okay. I
where we're
know.
at. Come on.
Yo, you right down the street.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure. And when you say you was right down the street, I say, "Oh, okay, right then. You right around the corner, dog. Like you just slide through anytime."
Dude, you were just hopping and skip away.
Yeah, I'll say I'm gonna have to hit you up, man, slide through or something like that. But you always busy.
Just call me ahead of time. I got you.
Okay, all right. As far as you know what I'm saying, as far as like the location and stuff do people have to book a appointment, or is it walk-ins available, or like how does somebody get with you?
So if you want me to tattoo you, just come in and talk to me. I don't like doing the internet stuff. I don't like people calling me and asking me or hitting me up, doing the DMs and saying how much is this.
Yeah.
I'd rather, if you're seriously interested, come by the shop. Let's make a deal. Let's talk about ideas. If it's something that can be fixed or improved, I'm gonna do that for you. If you have a budget, I'm gonna work with you. And that's the way a lot of my artists are too. We're all just wanting to do the best job we can and getting the person to understand that not every idea is a good idea. Not everything is going to be as affordable as you thought. So we want to be able to educate.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Man, I know you busy. It's a Friday. You know what I'm saying? You got the shop. And man, I'm honored, man. I'm humbled that you came through, man, to chop it up with me, man. I appreciate you for coming on here, bro.
Man, thank you very much for the invite. I hope we get to do something soon again.
Nah, for real, dog.
I've been hearing you talking about bringing maybe two guests at a time.
Oh yeah, no, it's coming. Actually, it's coming. I'm working on some things. Like I said, I told you, I was telling you before the show. I got some new things I incorporated. One of them is gonna be like adding the mic so I can have like a couple more guests and we can all kind of chop it up and stuff like that. So when that happen, man, you could bring your daughter, your wife, or something, and
I think you and my wife are into a lot of the same things. I've been watching you, man. Like I said, I've been watching some of those older videos and reels and clips. And
oh yeah, well I got a
pretty interesting wife, man. She's got a very spiritual side.
Okay.
She's what grounds me, like I said, and I think you and her would have a lot in common. You'd have an interesting conversation.
For sure, man. Like I said, I'm gonna have to come through there and meet her, man. Meet the whole fam.
Sure.
Man, like I said, if anybody out there, if y'all missed any portion of this show, man, it's on YouTube. It's also on the audio files. You have Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. If you miss anything, man, you just hit up the Kickback and you could just listen to it while you're riding or wherever you're doing, working out, or if you tattooing, you can listen to this show.
Exactly.
You could do that too, man. But like I said, man, I appreciate you for coming on the show, brother, man, and you brought the gifts and everything,
yes, sir.
And all that, man. This is dope, man. It's fire right here, dog. This is
gonna be nice. It's gonna be warm.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you, man. But like I said, man, everybody out there, if y'all looking to get y'all tattoos done, man, hit up my boy Mundo, man. 5955 feeling.
An idea. Come on.
Yeah, you prefer that. You prefer the up close,
Yeah,
the old school.
I want to be in front of you. I want to talk to you. I want the connection, man. Let's talk.
Yeah, and I noticed that when we first talked, we talked on the phone.
Yes, sir.
And that's why I like to. Sometimes my homeboy be texting. I'll be like, let me just call him, man, because this text gonna take all day. Let's just have the conversation what we need, and it could be done 10, 15 minutes instead of talking an hour and all waiting for this person to respond and stuff like that. So yeah, 5955 feeling.
That's it.
So look, if y'all need a tattoo, man, 5955 feeling, go up there. Don't call. Don't be like, hey, how much for this and that, man? Go up there and check out the vibes and just check out and see what he got going on, man. It's a man that loves the culture. So like I said, man, I appreciate you for coming on again once again. Everybody out there, man, look, man, y'all have a great weekend, man. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all continue chasing y'all goals, y'all dreams, and do not let the opinions of others stop you from doing what you got to do. Until then, we out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hope in the morning show, man. We tap it in 9 a.m. Until then, y'all be safe out there. Peace.